It's a big issue for us. It's something I came to meet. And it's unfortunate that the scholarship secretariat under the former registrar, what's his name, Kingsley, he made Kingsley Ajiman. I don't know why he's still working, and I'm looking in the camera and saying this. I don't know why Kingsley Ajiman is still walking around a free man, because the mess he has created for us as a nation, it's not just us, it's for us, it goes to you as well. The mess is huge. The London Mission owes universities in the UK here 32 million pounds. 32 million pounds. That's way above the budget that even next year the scholarship secretariat has been awarded. The next year, what's your budget? 250 million Ghana cedis. It's not pounds. That cannot even pay the 32 million we owe in London alone, let alone allow other students to come in or pay other fees, students outside the UK.
Yeah, Abusia Mamema o Akwaba. O bake indina milon. Midiema Akwaba. Na Abusia emse uba eneme baha menkra ne bone. De tie ni nyina ne se Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo government na omo free akonya so I swear in a new government on the 7th of January 2025 no. Abusia, I thought to say I have heard it all. I thought to say I have seen it all. But still, Akufo-Addo's government, the mess keep popping up. Ye koye nim no. Ade chi, ade sa no. Na mess na ye den. Ye hunu bi. Ana say meka ne say ye discover bi. Ana say ye tibi. Anything. Eye Asante, eye Akim Abuakwa South, omo MP. A friend Kingsley Ajiman. Edi na why. Na anu etwe mu a scholarship secretariat no da. Abeto dwa say he squandered and mismanaged a scholarship secretariat funds. Owie ye no so oja eka puduo 35 million pounds. Edema o my Ghana say ye man betua. Obebusa say Ebane saying, look, eye asifim. And today this guy is a member of parliament. I'm going to go through with you a kwanya abrantie efa soa or mismanaging Ghana's sika. I'm going to go through with you. You don't go anywhere, just stick and stay because it is an exercise for you to understand dream ni katashishane proya NPP abanye Akufo-Addo no oteso no edija Ghana. And I'm still asking the question, say, how come say all these and somewhere yet it no arrange Akufo-Addo before the court? I want my Ghana. Oko France, a former president, Bonia Udi, and other prison. Akufo-Addo is not handsome or knowledgeable than Nkofo prison. So what are we waiting for as a nation? To punish corrupt officials like Kingsley Ajiman. Akim Abuakwa South MP. I'm sure you know Akim Abuakwa South. It rings bell, right? Is that a place Akufo-Addo call everybody? I will be DMP. Ana. Let me know in the comment section. Look, it is so sad that the role of the former registrar and now CEO of Scholarship Secretariat or Edija of my Ghana. And onam and wo defend say enye no kre. Now Owens welcome. And onam no o defend no say enye no kre. It is sad. Look, he abused his office. Not only that, Edi no say financial misappropriation. Edi no say breach of trust. But where a criminal conduct. Criminal conduct. And like Her Excellency Mrs. Zita Saba Benson said, she is surprised to say Abranti and Nam Ghana free and from our family. By now, and say what that condemn themselves. Yes. Because any matisa NPP 4 year day about tariff adjustment, you know. And come boy, see can banya. And how would we get to this point? And they are the same people almost team. That is the NPP for you. Under Akufo-Addo. Those people who once upon a time said they oppose the independence of Ghana. The opposition, no. And they came to steal us and rape the nation Ghana. This man was issuing scholarship awards without paying fees. Listen to me carefully. Kingsley Ajiman was issuing what? Scholarship awards without paying fees. He was even charging some people. Some even paid to the tune of £10,000. Hey, Musmo dear. Yes, this is Ghana for you. Under Akufo-Addo. The roller Kingsley Ajiman, a player. And I've told you that Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and the NPP came to fulfill scriptures. John 10:10. And let me read. The thief cometh not only to steal, but to kill and to destroy. Today there is a new government. True light. Ameyehunu ne bonia NPP ene Akufo-Addo ene Kingsley Ajiman mo ebe yo ye ewo my Ghana. This is sad. And these are the same people who will sit somewhere and say Ghanaian youth are lazy. These are the same people who will tell you that they can't wait to come back to power. These are the same people. Because Sikeriano yomu dentino ene afenyo markets or parliament kase NDC 4 MPs wachiro omo adenya omo di Uber ene ba parliament because ono de 4x4 mu sikano omo wiaye no ebi wo ho. They can use it to buy fuel. They can use it to afford these luxury cars, the Rolls Royce and the Lamborghinis and the Land Cruisers. The end one was NDC are buying what power. Now the MPs, Efa Uber and the Deba Parliament House, a bedroom. Anyone, because under MPP, a being sit that they know how to steal. The roller Kingsley Ajiman played, stealing Ghana's public funds. I would jar a debt of £35 million. Owing schools, the old schools here in the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep saying, election our consequences. And that is what we paid when we voted for Akufo-Addo in 2017. The way I almost say, oh my God. The chrono, the way I fum sika, as if said there is no tomorrow. How can you award scholarships when you know clearly, say you don't have the funds to pay school fees, to pay the fees? And the fact is that Onimuno na still or continue to what? Award more scholarship. No. It means clearly the guy was up to something. And that is what has brought us here. I had these schools in UK, 35 million pounds. This new government, the current government, by my repayment of 3 million pounds. We take free 35 man. I cut 32 million pounds. And then students are actual petition at the court. Akoma, Her Excellency Mrs. Saba Benson. Say on kasem di mom. Asamo kan say me trimu nya den say sika wo ho na me mfa nkotua na mo graduate. Sika ni bi no me kofa 35 million wa hi. Ye sika enya kaka 35 million. Ye tue mu 3 million. 32 million akan ye kofa free hen. And to a shock, even some of these students even paid 10,000 pounds scholarship. Ye ka scholarship what as here. Ade a scholarship. Utia. Edema. Can you imagine? Something a scholarship, you know, under Ekufu Ado and Kingsley Ajiman. Ghana for tuya sika. Na wa openyini. Woda scholarship secretariat ano. Na woman ko for tuya. Because scholarship simply means a grant. We pay to support needy but brilliant students. Yen Ghana ne afa to yon say be use public funds ni bi e de aboa won mo ma bene but omu ni sika omu be to omu school so no ma ba adesua omu be to omu adesua so e wo United Kingdom ana say USA. Inti eyade a yen na ye twa to was okay. Ye be hwe wo man Ghana ni mu nyina. The length and breadth of the nation. The 16 regions, you know. Baby bia obi oye Ghana ni wo wa beni bia no. Ye the public funds ni bi ebe supporting. Ye man scholarship no akwa kusua de. E wo USA and UK. But this man no that scholarship secretariat ano. Look at what he did. Presike die ni sike via. Eni esisi ni sikaje. Me say I personally know some of the NPP executives are. Na omo pe scholarship ama womo ma abasuku wo UK a. Na ye gi wo sika wo krom ha. Na omo manumpo visa mpo ya ma omu bi. Na mpese omo do omo na esi UK krom a minnim bi. This is Her Excellency or evidence. Me we evidence edemano. Yes. Minimum omo UK krom ha. MPP form paying for bi omo krom ha. Omo som MPP party no. MPP ni ba no. Omo pe scholarship ama ma bene. Ye gi wo musika. Na nkwada no so scholarship na yamfa ma wo. Ye wo students ni bi so ye gi wo musika no omo ba school fees ni so ayentua. Kingsley Ajiman Akim Abuakwa South MP or parliament enenam Ghana kronim. Something must be done. We need accountability. Because our man is then there is no then not democracy no. Yes, it's buying no the first one is saying. Oh yes. Say your best is buying them go for be this kana sanko for never bomb bayana. And they say who yes your best is buying you. Because you ain't mean punish people or my body nation chronoa. And there is no need of change of government. But I think there is a need in Tini as a Sabino. Say you something must be done. And I like the way Her Excellency can say, woman to one among young na a woman say a chedie yen fa closure emra. Na obi a wodi sika. Obi a waji Ghana ni akwada sika. So ban scholarship ni amfa ama no ana wo mo gi sika no mo bae no mantua school fees no. Na emra ni wo mo ndi. Because this is very distasteful. Kingsley Ajima or your kromfo, he would deny. Because menunu a year friend is saying a year news reportage be a say and yes sanity. And in fact, let me go into a kwanya of fast war bo Ghana chrono. Per the account of a year, Her Excellency Mrs. Sabazita Benson. Nami wia makokin kind the Kingsley so the abetuja. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I hear Her Excellency kind. See, today I receive a delegation of students from Loughborough University. Today's meeting was based on petition of students from Loughborough University. They were admitted in September 2024 under the Scholarship Secretariat, but their fees were never paid from their date of admission in 2024. Total amount the government owes that school alone is 491,597 pounds 98 pence. Emra make kind of feel say see this. I couldn't even believe my eyes. I mean, we try to figure out, I didn't Her Excellency be on my mistake, and I'm saying, no, I mean, a lawyer, on your mistakes, sir. A banner at church, I wouldn't mature, because we've been past 17 years, almost 20 years as a lawyer, and easy. I'm saying, hey, I mean, you mean female in the year, pa. Ebi a Michia Mrs. A year Sabazita Benson, my catch and say, be a on top, a yes, a specs, ni be mammy. I mean, fan shanking kind ye because numbers no so. Hey! Ha! From 17 students, a free 2022 to 2024, Ghana buying the cap 491,597 pounds 98 pence. Ladies and gentlemen, she continued. According to Her Excellency, the former registrar issued a lot of scholarship awards to students and never paid the said tuition to the schools nor the stipends to the students. Sikakura esi adema school for nkwada no. Womu a musika esi adema wo mo ya mfa ma wo. School fees nso a wantua. Akra no ye krono. No wonder so free Akim Abuakwa South. No wonder so free Akim Abuakwa South. Ah, womo dimboni. No wonder. Her Excellency continued. In 2021 to 2022 academic year, he left a debt of 133,080 pounds. Ha! In 2022-2023 academic year, he left a debt of Cho nuke jaw. Even as sema in zonion, as the enzymes will say. Mini Sunday. Ma ba. In 2022 to 2023 academic year, he left a debt of 2,307,113 pounds 27 pence. Just a pence in our crack and go from near Crom 4. Look. In 2024-2025 academic year, he left a debt of you wanna know? 14,678,000 £60, 8 pence. 2024 to 2025 academic year. Eye Kingsley Ajiman, MP for Akim Abuakwa South. Ebo woman Ghana ka. Oja ekapuduo se ne to ho. 14,678,060 8 pence. Totaling 35,787,410 39 pence. The mathematics ekapa. Menim di ntia yenkwada ne fairly call maths. Ha! Eka Kingsley Ajiman ene nana sasabon sam ekufu ado adokpe eja hon. This is a sad story. Me tisa story bi na me huni nipa ne se still ano. Etimi granti wo interviews. Omutimi walking in. Ekotenasi wo radio station and journalists will not even question them. So why are you walking free? You're supposed to be behind bars. Go and report yourself to the police and tell them you are a thief and let them arrest you. We need journalists that will face people like this. That is why I mean, omombame, because they know when they come to me, the questions I will ask into Omusu. Omo catch them of Dr. Ryan on the questions I can say Omo mark because they know say I speak to issues and facts. Wa boy ka 35 million. We are almost 36 million. This is almost 36 million. Well, you can 36 million because that's the crowd, bro. 500,000 over 700,000. That's almost 36 million. I mean, can I say? I mean, how wicked can a kufu do not buy etie? And they share with my Ghana. And these people are on radio. We are hearing them talking. We are coming back to power 2028. Ghanaian says they have. Look, maybe a president of Ghana. Mumu have ebeko prison. Me a president of the Republic of Ghana. Ne. I would me catch them say me a president of the Republic of Ghana, and I will bring back a firing squad. Firing squad, me the beb papa. Would the soldier ni bia so we to amon fatu ma me ana mebo tu me ana mebo me wuna me kɔ heaven na Nyankopɔn busa me sɛ eba ne se a me kyerɛkyerɛ mu kwan a mo wi a wo man Ghana sika meant to build hospitals to save lives. Na mu di ye na nkɔfo wu ye. And a kwan a mo fa so a mo wi a Ghana sika meant to build roads. Na man building roads na man for the road no yentimi anya den entre mu ne solve potholes issues. Then nkɔfo wu ye. I will explain. I'm telling you. How wicked are we? Now, Her Excellency Mrs. Zita continued and was saying, he wasn't paying these fees or stipends to the schools and students respectively, but kept issuing new award letters. Ono anu ontua school fees. Ono so ankora no sika kakra kakra se de mom no de toto wo no so. Eno so enko. Ana still as no sir the issue new awards letters e de manko fufufro. So omo samra school. The JDM-led government has paid off £3 million out of the £35 million, leaving a balance of £32 million and a whole bunch of stranded students. That's it. That is what it will cost. When their school fees now, they will be stranded. And to me, I think they need to go home. I'm being honest. I'm sorry. but they need to go home. Look, the issue is being investigated by the current CEO of the Scholarship Secretariat and the Ministry of Education. There are also allegations of the former CEO of the Secretariat selling these scholarship award letters. These are all under investigations. It is true. It is true. That one I can say it. Because I know some NPP executives here in the UK. Our tongue be ma more and no cramo ban oman san can letter nimpo no ba school mu or tongue be man kofo bi wa. They told me. And I can call them. Oh yes. No new students were admitted this year, 2025. And now MPP are buying bonne no. Sike riani sike die chrono boni katashisha. Any amemu phone. Any abuse of office. Any financial misappropriation tea. Any breach of trust in tea. Afiwe. Academic year nina. According to Her Excellency Zita. Mrs. Zita, sorry. I see no new students were admitted this year under the scheme because of the outstanding debt of £32 million owed schools in the UK under the new patriotic party. Until this debt is cleared, we are unable to admit new students. We call on all students to be patient while the ministry and the secretariat investigate this matter. Iti ya maami a odi asem ne beto ho oniye ya maami niye ya maami we ena ye Ghana ambassador to United Kingdom ene eye Ireland oniye Her Excellency Mrs. Zita Saba Benson. Okromfo no ayeka no wansem no ono nso nie. Ono ye MP for Akim Abuakwa South. Okromfo no nie. July no onie. Nipa na was squander Ghana for sika. Na o issue scholarship ma Ghana for enkwada aba school ha. Oma baba ye stranded no onie hweniti. Hwenanim spectacle. Your guess is as good as mine. Only spectacle. Well, when any, oh, spectacle, no, Jen. Oh, when any, no, as a wire. So I win him. As the mother serpent of corruption. Nana ado dankwa ekufu ado. Papa na my advocate say, you ain't trying to DM free Ghana book of record muso be president. Look at this guy's face. The face resemble what? Corruption. Nenim ni se corruption. Nenim ni se waya. Adudi. Samuel Abba nenim se waya. Na nenim se waya. Regina nenim se waya. Joseph Mensah. Tell me. Nenim se corruption. Ana. The mother serpent of corruption. Somehow. NDC for my yen and call for papa be say you know. NDC for my yen. Mame fefa woni nyansa say you know. Na NPP so my yen. Corruption. What a shock. These be they who came to destroy Mother Ghana. I've told you the only thing that they came to fulfill is the scriptures. John 10:10, that the thief cometh not only to steal but to kill and to destroy. Shane spectacle. Shane mama osawan. Akromfo. And he's out there explaining say entisa ekebi anywhere. A Kabian wa a moi and a petition. A year, Mrs. Zita Saba Benson, Her Excellency. Sir Kabian niwa a year moi and a call wa or aqua a petition a command. And Quarano omu free school a laboro a university no moko hono. Sebio, omu free in career university. And one answer here with UK one. They would defend the mother serpent of corruption. Ne mano omunye different from their father. Ukasa me boa hwe nanimu biem. I and my father are one. Ose Ekufuado anameboa. They are the same. Birds of the same feathers. Womutubum. Ediu. Anyan. Wenti na papa bi bonyum akwasi bru na nyina ode ya de papa. Ode ahihya aeroplane. Bibini na nyina anyan kankan. Hwe. This is the reason why. This whole year, Ghana for enya kwenya amber school with UK. We sabon some way. In fact, nipa fon and the money nipa ho kire no. Woman so ho nye fe. Omanim time to send a book at Nisa. And they got the chance to do right. But rather they mismanaged. Me so called Brunel University. A honomo tied scholarship. The scholarship students ne call. I am even sure say be on or the scholarship ne call. I may be wrong. But I nyame one. Say public funds need be I know they call university now. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you about the NPP party, they are my brothers and sisters. But the past 8 years, Ekufuado. Unim say afiwe twem waka 2 years ago. Yamfa Ekufuado ankokota. Angelina mananko dancer womwa. Nobody can take Ekufuado to court. The indemnity clause will protect him. Is it not funny that the man who promised Ghana that he's going to solve the problems of Ghana and make Ghana great and mighty ended up being the mother serpent of corruption? In fact, he even moved on to gain more titles as a gold mafia. The story is still there. Al Jazeera published the story. Nana Bedi Etuo, who today is recovering from stroke. I showed you the video. I don't wish ill for my enemy, but sometimes some enemies, the more they live, the more evil they do. Asante Bedieto wrote a letter to Al Jazeera, as if Al Jazeera was Peace FM, as if to say Al Jazeera is Asempa Radio, issuing threats and telling them to pull down the story and apologize to Nana Nebukadnezar, the man who traveled around with his own golden stool because his bottom is made of brass, gold, and silver. Guess what? When Al Jazeera got the letter, I could imagine they gathered around and said, my people, come and see what that foolish boy calling himself Asante Bedietu and Ekufuado has done. They tore the document apart and burned it into ashes and told Ekufuado, go to hell. You can do whatever you want to do. We are ready to face you, even at the International Court of Law. When Akufo-Addo heard this story, he wee-weed in his pants. When to me and fool. When to me and go see Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera never pulled down the story. It tells you Akufo-Addo indeed was a gold mafia. Today, my big brother Emmanuel Amakofibwa is helping solve the menace Akufo-Addo left. And MPPs, they are still shouting. I pray by next year beginning, they will give Wontumi 80 years imprisonment. Oh yes. A man who destroyed the very water we drink. Human being, as medical doctors tells us, that 70% of our body is made up of water. And so water is life. Yet under Akufo-Addo, they allowed Wontumi to mine in the forest, to destroy our forest and destroy our water bodies. It is no surprise that this Kingsley Ajiman from Akim Abuakwa South, when he got the opportunity as the CEO of Scholarship Secretariat, misappropriate funds, abuse his office, just as his own uncle, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, also did. These are thieves, wicked souls, issued new awards when he knew very well he was not going to pay their fees. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your father sending you outside the country, and then he will leave you behind with no money for chop money, with no money to take care of yourself? This is what NPP did. They are very insensitive people. Wickedness. Their mind and their heart is full of wickedness. I am afraid of these people. It is not a joke. Oh yes. I don't hate them, but you have to be careful. If you go to church and the pastor tells you, eyes closed, if you see an MPP member there who is connected to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, my brother, beloved, open your eyes. Shine your eyes. If the pastor asks you, hey, Kwabena, why is your eyes not closed? Tell him there is a devil in the building. The moment you close your eyes, they will take your purse, they will steal your bag, they will steal your money. In fact, they will steal everything. Because they have done it before. They came to fulfill the scriptures, as I said earlier. John 10:10, and I quote, the thief cometh not only to steal, but to kill and to destroy. And it is the truth. NPP came to steal Ghana's money. Where is the finance minister today? Otilo Ejofwe, Wegwan, Wejani, Ibuidwa, as the Nzimes will say. Inyindi, as the Nzimes will say. The man who was always quoting the Bible is running away from accountability. Hey, these people are so cunning. In fact, I'm sure they came from the swindler's family. Look at Ken Oforiatta. I'm sure you will say he resembles this young gentleman who is a thief, resembles him. Look at his face. Look at this boy's forehead. Ha! This is wicked forehead. This forehead is full of wickedness. This forehead is full of wickedness. I know he resembles a certain old man. Huh. They came to steal. And they came to also destroy Ghanaian companies. Don't forget about the banking cleanup exercise. I'm not sure you have forgotten. How they came to destroy Ghanaian indigenous banks. How is a nation going to prosper when we have men like Kingsley Ajman and his NPP? Ha! In fact, the investigations, we need the investigations to come to an end as soon as possible. They must fast track the investigations and bring it to an end, so that men like these guys, there will be another by-election. Oh yes, because men like this should not be representing human beings from Akim Abuakwa South. Governance is not meant to be given to these riffraffs and thieves, the good-for-nothing people. I am sad today because students all the way from Ghana are crying. And because of that, Her Excellency Mrs. Zita Saba Benson cannot even sleep. Oh yes, she can't sleep because she's looking for money to pay the fees of her children. I'm not saying literally, but the fees of Ghanaian students in the United Kingdom. It is Christmas season. Madame deserves a peace of mind so that at least she can make love with her husband. But because of school fees, I'm not sure she'll even be in the good mood to romanticize her husband. All because of Kingsley Ajman, a thief, a criminal, a wicked soul. We should call them by their names. A thief is a thief. A criminal is a criminal. Somebody who abuses office. He knew that his budget is not up to, but he was dishing out scholarship letters, awards as if it was Kelly Willie, just like Excellency said. Hey, I know some guys who lives in the United Kingdom who were given scholarships. I know the pancake woman, or is that not how they call her? Pancake, or what? Or Pons. I mean, Samira Bawomia. She also got scholarship. I know a particular firm in this country. Some members who works at that firm, the workers were giving scholarships, some of the school workers, to school. Yes, here in London. Let me tell you something. The 8 years of Akufo-Addo, I suffered greatly here in the United Kingdom. I'm telling NDC people today, what Akufo-Addo did to me affected even my marriage. One day I'll tell you the story. The wickedness, the attacks, personal attacks. Do you know how many times Akufo-Addo, through the Ghana High Commissioner, reported me to the British police? I have suffered. Sometimes my friends think that, oh, NDC has come to power, so I am rich. Nobody has even given me a penny. I remember when I traveled all the way to Spain to start fix the country. I have suffered. Seriously. No jokes. It is not even, I'm not even going to say it is my wish. I want to see this Kingsley Agyman brought to book. And thanks to Her Excellency Mrs. Zita Saba Benson, I know you cannot sleep. This is Christmas season. You should be able to have your peace of mind and enjoy it with your handsome husband, tall, dark, and lovely husband. Hey. But this is it. The NPP government. This is what they left for you to solve. And I know you will solve it. But in solving it, original mama, make sure Mama Gang, make sure that Kingsley Agyman is brought to book. Oh yes, I believe you. In Lebeni Ofiole no na Sunday, you will do it. Because even NPP guys have told me that they even are afraid of you. Oh yes. The Dustin Market women, they reported. I'm a sure boy. I hope my guy is correct. I'm a sure boy. Do laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I will end today's story here. The fact and the truth I have presented to you. I have heard this so-called Kingsley going round, trying to throw dust into the eyes of people. And ladies and gentlemen, before I end, let me read a little bit of what this criminal calling himself, Kingsley Agyman, has said. This Kingsley Agyman is denying when kids are complaining here. According to him, Kingsley Agyman refutes UK High Commissioner's 32 million debt claims of the children that are complaining and have petitioned Her Excellency. Mini. Omufri Akim Abuakwa South ohun. And omaba holidays were UK ohun. Na yemusanwe. You created a debt of 35 million pounds and you are there refuting say Entisa. So Entisa, the evidence of 2021 to 2024 school fees are untia eno. What to your fabre? Any kanche UK school ni say utia ne bia womo a friend is accountant ne disika. Kwa tinyin toto nyele. Kwabena yeboa besie Oluwa. Kwabena yeboa besie Oluwa. Kingsley Agyman. I am not insulting you. I am only quoting Kwabena Yeboah, the sports journalist. Oluwa. If you are refusing, bring your evidence. Bring your documents according to Papa Shi. Bring your documents. For our documents, bruh. Bring your documents. Bring your evidence. Let me tell you, and let me repeat. You and I, Ghanaian citizens, we owe Laboro University £500,000 for just 17 students. So please, do not sit in Ghana and refute it. Masa, full plane, Laboro University, nako kachira omisa wondi obiaka. Fiafeto. Ewule anvale. A thief, quick to come and say Nyamia. Watch you. And you go to prison. There will be a by-election. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I will end today's true story. The fact and nothing but the truth. And I'm there, bro. My name, of course, is D Sexy, D Ren, Dr. Ren. I want to tell you that next year, God willing, I'm bringing in a new show, dubbed The Solution. A program I'll be bringing on board experts, people who are full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that they will bring on board solutions to solve our problems. If you want to support me or sponsor me, kindly let me know, and I'll reach out to you. Or reach out to me. You go on my page, my contact is there. Let's sit down and let's see how best we can make this show a success. The solution is what we need. 2026. Macau. Peace and long life to you.